Wholeness. Too often, our disappointments in life are not the real issue, but only symptoms of a bigger problem that we don't want to see. Our real problem is that we don't like ourselves. And when we try to live looking through those dark, destructive glasses, everything we do is. Let me give you an example, a very personal example. Don't laugh. I said, don't laugh. Most of the time, I tell myself, and also my doctor told me, that I'm a little bit overweight, right? So let's say I got the chubby. Or with my Spanglish, I say chubby. I am always looking at all my body imperfections. Do you do the same thing, or it's just me? Perfect. And I'm not that perfect. When someone gives me a compliment, now that I post pictures of it, that I discount them, telling myself that they are just being kind of nice, because they know me and they don't say, but you are gordo in that picture, right? So, when I do something that I should feel good about, it is always followed by that negative cloud of gloom and gloom. Even though I know that when you don't like yourself, when you don't feel good about yourself, it affects everything you do. Once I heard a priest saying this: whenever you find an individual who has become a constant source of bitterness, taunting and criticizing people, saying cruel things that wound the hearts of friends, you may be sure that that person hates himself. And the bitterness is but the projection of his own contempt for himself. Let's be honest now. Think about your own life for a moment. Isn't it true that usually when we fuss at someone else, it's because we are really upset with ourselves? Isn't that the way it works? When we are unhappy with ourselves, we project that aggregation towards other people. On the other hand, when we feel good about ourselves, we are more loving, patient, kind, and gracious toward everyone we see. Many of our personal problems arise from a lack of proper self-love. Many of the sins we commit, wrongs we do, irritations we experience, come from not feeling good with ourselves. Self-hatred is destructive and dangerous. Low self-esteem is crucial. Self-respect is so important. A healthy self-love is essential for a productive, creative, and meaningful life. Here are some things that result from not loving ourselves. The first one is disliking ourselves can lead to insecurity. And this insecurity can cause a person to be critical of everything and hostile toward everyone. Can cause us to be worried all the time